Thank you, Mr. President. I have a couple of announcements to make. First of all, I want to welcome the mayor of Grayson, which is where I live, in the mighty ninth, of course. Mayor Allison from Grayson is here today to visit us. Y'all welcome Mayor Allison. Also, I want to recognize JYJC this morning. JYJC is over 100 young Georgians, including a dozen students from Shiloh High School in Snellville, who are joining us in the Capitol today to share their vision for a brighter future here in Georgia. This youth takeover is hosted by the Georgia Youth Justice Coalition, that is JYJC. It is a youth-led collaborative dedicated to giving young Georgians a seat at the table in our democracy. You've seen the incredible young people from Georgia Youth Justice Coalition nearly every day for the last 3 legislative sessions, bringing dozens of young people into the Capitol to take part in the work of policy making and to make their voices heard as part of the civic engagement process. What you may not know is that the Georgia Youth Justice Coalition now includes over 10,000 members from 97 counties in Georgia. And last year, JYJC knocked on more than 238,000 doors and made more than 285 phone calls to encourage young voters of all ages to cast a ballot in support of issues young Georgians care about. Issues like affordable housing, public transportation, public education, health care, gun safety, climate change, and the promise of a future where all young Georgians have the freedom to learn, the freedom to feel safe, and the freedom to be themselves regardless of race, gender, or sexual orientation, or immigration status. Today's youth takeover is put on in partnership by the Georgia Youth Justice Coalition Action, ACLU of Georgia, Collective Renaissance Georgia, Georgia Conservation of Voters, Georgia Latino Alliance for Human Rights, Ponder Latinx, Asian American Advocacy Fund, and the Human Rights Campaign of Georgia. I know some of these incredible young people are up in the gallery, I think, or they're floating around here. There they are. They're up here in the corner. Welcome you all. So thank you all for welcoming our next generation of Georgia leaders. Mr. President, I yield the well.
Recognize the